Many videos have recently been made on the demise of the Lunar Network. And yes, you heard that correctly, it's the Lunar Network, which is a PvP server, and not Lunar Client that's shutting down. So everyone that had a mini heart attack reading the title can happily relax, Lunar Client isn't going anywhere. No matter what though, this is a super significant event not only for the Lunar community, but for the 1.8 community as a whole. Now, I'm going to be avoiding what has already been said in the videos I've seen so far, which kind of glosses over why 1.8 is declining in popularity. Plus, I have also kind of addressed this myself in my Why Bedwars is Dying video, which you should totally check out after this one, by the way. So, since I don't want to repeat myself on this topic and bore any of you, I'm going to focus on what the decline of 1.8 will mean for many servers that we all love and know, like Minemenclub and Hypixel, and what I think we can expect to see going forward for many of our favorite servers and new servers to come. Alright, many of you might be asking yourself, Lunar has shut down, why should I care? Lunar was one of the biggest and most popular 1.8 PvP servers for a very long time, and while I wasn't really on Lunar during its peak, I have played on it before and it was a lot of fun. What makes this shutdown so important though is that I see this as being part of a larger pattern or shift within the Minecraft PvP server space, and really the Minecraft server space in its entirety. Of course, we all heard the news that Mineplex was suddenly shut down, and with Lunar deciding to close up shop too, it really makes me think about how servers will position themselves to transition away from the dying 1.8 PvP space and towards the modern 1.9 combat era. In the post that was made by the Lunar Network team about the shutdown, they hinted that a 1.9 server was a possibility in the future, and even though nothing is set in stone about a server revamp, it demonstrates that some of the largest shapers of the community have thought about transitioning to 1.9. Now don't get me wrong, I don't think that 1.8 is going to disappear overnight, and there will always be people who love 1.8. It's a ton of fun to play on, but realistically, if you were a server owner and understood that your player base is destined to shrink, I think that you would also be considering trying out a 1.9 server. Take Minemenclub for example. It's a server I love playing on and has a very active community. This would be, in my opinion, one of the best servers to open a 1.9 proxy and pioneer a new wave of 1.9 PvP. By the way, I haven't heard any news that they were even considering doing this, but all I know is that if anyone is going to do it right, it's going to be Minemenclub. Honestly, I don't know why they haven't done this already, and I'm no server expert by any means, but looking at the success of PvP Legacy, I think that Minemenclub could easily command a strong presence in the space and offer an even more well-polished menu and connection experience if they chose to. If I had to make a prediction, and now remember what I said here, I use the word prediction because I don't actually know what's going to happen. I would guess that Minemenclub will likely open a 1.9 server in the future and break into the space. It makes the most sense from an outside perspective to do so, and with their experience in running a strong PvP server as it is, I think that they could really make it big and capture a huge portion of the 1.9 PvP community. Now that's all fine, Minemen is Minemen and PvP is PvP, but what does this mean for the big dog, the giant and the be-all end-all of Minecraft servers, Hypixel? Well, I have a strong feeling that Hypixel is already well aware of this trend towards 1.9 and away from 1.8, and is preparing to capitalize on it when it deems the timing to be correct. What I'm talking about here is that Hypixel sees MCC Island is making waves, and they saw what happened with Tubnet and the disaster that it was after launch. This is a multi-million-dollar company, and they know that they will inevitably have to switch to 1.9 because if you aren't growing in the gaming space, you're shrinking. How this will look is largely undetermined, and it's quite possible Hypixel is letting MCC Island and similar servers do their testing for them, seeing what works and what doesn't, and then making a move that they think will put them in the best position to be successful. Do I think game modes like Bedwars, Skywars, and many popular duels will switch to 1.9? Probably not anytime soon, but what I can certainly envision is a day where game modes on Hypixel are made for 1.9 PvP. And I think that this change is coming. I just don't know when and what it will look like. But I want to know your thoughts on all of this. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and for 6K. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.